Freespoke, the unbiased search engine. Freespoke is a digital platform launched in 2022. It functions as a search engine and news aggregator. Freespoke aims to provide unbiased, uncensored, and private access to information. I'm Hewie Poplock. Privacy focus, anonymous searches, no data tracking, user protection, unbiased information. You'll see three indicators in a lot of the news articles. If it says left with a left arrow, it indicates left-leaning political bias in news articles. If you see the scale, it's in the middle and represents balanced or neutral political stance in the content. And if it's got a right arrow, it signifies the right-leaning political bias is in the news story. Content accessibility, no suppression, wide range, open debate, kid-safe environment, secure online space, there's no adult content, and it's tracker-free. Support for local businesses. It features American-made products, small business focus, and an economic impact. The founder's vision, Todd Ricketts is the co-founder of Freespoke and the co-owner of Chicago Cubs. It is available on iOS, Android, and on the web. There's under the user experience, there's an intuitive search, a transparent news, and privacy controls. It's challenging tech giants. It's an alternative to Google, privacy-first approach, and diverse perspectives. The impact on information access, there's uncensored content, there's informed decision-making, and transparency in media. Let's take a look at Freespoke. When you go to freespoke.com, this is what you're going to see. There's news, shop, and elections. You can sign up. You can add Freespoke to Chrome. That's because I'm on Chrome. You can get premium, and there's a dark mode if you so desire. And, of course, you would just fill in what you're searching for. To create an account, you just click on Login, and then you'll fill in your first name, your last name, your email address, and then give it a password, or it will suggest one for you, and you create the account. Then sign in with your account. Let's do a search. We'll click in there. It will give us some popular searches, but we're going to type in Hurricane Milton, and we're going to see what the results are. We'll see that some of the articles are middle of the road, some are left-leaning, some are right-leaning, so you can read the articles as you wish. You might want to get different views of the same information. Then there is a timeline by date to show you some of the things that were going on. And then on the right are some of the storm statistics and some information about the storm. And then as we scroll up, there's going to be some other results and some non-mainstream coverage. We were looking at all of the news and information. Let's see what else we have. We have images. So there's images of the storm. Then we have the news. And again, it'll show left and middle and right. And then we'll find some videos on the storm. And you can take a look at those. And then finally, there's shopping. And believe it or not, people have already come out with t-shirts for the storm. In addition to news, we can look at shopping. And you'll see that there's a lot of different topics and items and categories. And there's a list of the different categories that you can search on for shopping. One of the topics that's there is elections, and you can scroll down and you'll find articles that are from the media, from the left, from the right, and from the middle. And you can decide which articles you want to read and go from there. Let's go to the hamburger menu at the top right, and you'll see we can do a search with election, trending news, and about Freespoke. But what about more resources? They have a newsletter which you can sign up for by clicking on Get the Newsletter. And let's go to the documentation. How many of the search engines are you familiar with have actually documentation that's easy to find. Freespoke does, and let's take a look at what we can look at, including their warrant canary, which is committed to protecting your information, and they will tell you when they get requests from government to get information. You can also customize your results, and here are some things you can do. You can have filters on the news articles and the account, and some favorite sites and so on, so you can customize it to your desires. There are some privacy tools that you can add. There's Ad Blocker Ultimate or a uBlock Origin, both ad blockers, and there's also a free Proton Mail that you can add on to this search engine. The pricing is quite simple. There's a free account and a premium account, and the premium account is $30 per year. And there's only two items that the free account doesn't have that the premium does, and that's the ad block from Freespoke, the priority search filtering. The premium is not needed for most people. Freespoke, the unbiased search engine. I'm Hewie Poplock.